Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Radium, and today I have another Terraria Hardcore Master Mode Summoner video for all of you. And in this one, I'm very happy to say that we should be finishing it off, and that's absolutely crazy to think about. In truth, it could go as badly as it could go well, but I'm optimistic about doing this. I'm going to try doing the Moonlord pretty much as I am now. I'm confident with this loadout overall, and even though the damage won't be the best, I'm sure it'll be enough, and survivability seems infinitely more important than DPS at this stage. But yeah, last time we defeated the Empress of Light at daytime, got the Terra Prisma, and additionally started the Celestial events, as well as the Martian Madness event, Golem and Plantera, which people care less about. So, I believe the Solar Pillar's there, the Stardust Pillar's there, which I should get out the way, but I don't actually know whether I want to do the Stardust Pillar. Well, yeah, because I really just don't need the weapons. The Terra Prisma is superior to everything else. And I'm going to play the risk of not using buffs just to conserve resources for a small while, but I will get them soon enough. I've additionally still got a bunch of potions, so if we do the Moonlord first try, I think we'll have more than enough buffs to do all of the events like fully potioned up, or at least using potions like Swiftness, Iron Skin, Life Force, etc. Okay, we are now heading into the radius of the Stardust Pillar. I did do this one just because, you know, I need to do them all at some point anyways. The Terra Prisma is going to decimate these enemies, I can imagine. And the goal is just to not get hit by the flow invaders, who do, like, I'm pretty sure have one-shot capabilities. So, yeah, just avoiding them and encircling the pillar is going to be the way about this. In truth, the Stardust Pillar is surprisingly difficult in hardcore in general, because you don't think about it too much, and this is actually regarded as one of the easiest pillars. But at the same time, several of the enemies have guaranteed hits on you. Like, the Stargazers have that instantaneous beam, which has a very high chance of hitting you. And if the flow invaders hit you, then it's just incredible damage. One of the highest damage values in all the event, in fact. So that's definitely something to consider. Apart from that, though, the simple ability of circling around and just taking out the enemies with the Terra Prisma pretty fast is a good way of doing it. I almost ended up, well, either taking a lot of damage or coming close to dying. I believe it was just about there, yes. So what I did was I lured a couple of star cells away. And this is a very obvious method. You lure the big ones, you kill them, you let the little ones spawn, and then you, like, let them regenerate, and you can get kills from those. So that's the best way of farming out for this event still. Okay, the pillar's on the cusp, so at this point, this was actually almost scary to do, just because of how this was looking, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, these enemies are doing so much damage, I actually didn't expect them to do this much. So when we're doing the Moonlord, I'm going to leave auto pause on just to, you know, secure the victory, I guess. I feel like that's the best way of going about anything with this run. And there we have it, Stardust Pillar down. I might honestly I might not even bother making a Stardust Solar Dragon stuff, because neither of them really compare to the Terra Prisma. Maybe I'll get like one Stardust Dragon for that like single target consistency, but that's literally the only purpose I could ever see in getting one of them and downgrading from a Terra Prisma to one. The next pillar is Vortex, which can actually be quite dangerous if you don't play your cards right. So I'm just gonna kind of jump into it, pray that that doesn't happen loads, and overall just try to make the Terra Prismas get a bunch of hits in, as that's really the only way we're going to achieve the kind of DPS necessary to do this. Fortunately for me, the Vortex Pillar was as easy as ever. This one's a good little one to do, I guess. The only real, like, issues with it are the, like, enemies stacking up and getting that annoying, like, floaty debuff, and then just being double tapped, but that can be prevented, luckily, with a magic mirror. And overall, the enemies don't do enough damage, even with my low defense as a summoner. So this one just kind of falls short in terms of the others. Like the Stardust, Nebula, and Solar are all difficult in their own regard. This one is easy with any class because the enemies just aren't strong enough, really. And that is the vortex pillar destroyed. Good job, me. Well, this is going relatively well. We're taking out all the enemies in good time, and now we've got the joyful solar pillar to do, which I'm very, very nervous for. For this one, I'm just gonna start pulling out all the stops, as I need to be as powerful as possible, no matter what. So we're gonna pop every single buff, have all the summons, and just try our hardest. And if it does work, that's very sick. If it doesn't, then, you know, fair enough. But we're doing the Moon Lord today. The solar pillar was by far the hardest, as I had to recall a couple of times just because the crawl to beat are very scary. And obviously dying at this stage would be the worst possible thing. Maybe even worse than dying to the Moon Lord, actually, because it's so close, I don't even get a try. And, any chance against the Moon Lord is a godsend, in truth, when you have this much health. Regardless, the event is actually incredibly difficult. Although the crawltipede is what gets a lot of people's attention, it's actually one of the easiest things in this entire thing to deal with, along with the Draconians. This is because if you're on the floor, then the crawltipede won't attack you, and the sword insignia paired with the fish on wings allows you to escape any movement the crawltipede can have if you fly diagonally. So, the most dangerous enemies were definitely the S-rollers or the Strollers, and the Coolrights, who have dashing capabilities, I believe. So, when those two were out of the game, I really didn't need to worry about much. Just recalling when my health got low or my invincibility ran out and I felt kind of uncomfortable, I guess. Okay guys, it's pretty much the end of this pillar, and unfortunately this is where I'm going to leave you guys for the time being. I'm really going to have to concentrate if I want to win this, so I really hope you will enjoy whatever happens. We did it. We did it. We did it! Hardcore Master Mode Summoner complete. As far as I understand, I am the first victor of this challenge. The first ever person to do this. And oh my god, I'm so proud, man. We even got the credits to enjoy. Haha. Sorry guys, I had a footage corruption, which is, you know, kind of annoying, but it's alright. With that done though, that's the series over. I need to develop the lore and finish up, but I will be killing this character off in the ending cutscene, just to prove that it was legit, and showing like maybe a screenshot or like maybe a little video like right now of me showing that this character is hardcore, if that makes sense. With that said though, I just have to say thank you all so much for tuning into this series. This has been a really fun one to do, but it's also going to be the start of a Radium cinematic universe, I guess you could call it. So there's going to be various other Let's Plays where I introduce other like challenges with different mods, different characters. And overall, it'll be a really fun time, just so we can keep Terraria going for as long as possible, I guess. But if you did enjoy them, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I will see all of you in the next one. Peace out, guys.